Can you tell me who Shakespeare is?
He's a famous writer.
He was a famous British playwright.
Many people think that they know Shakespeare, the famous English playwright and writer. But how many actually do? With so many interpretations and adaptations out there, how much do they know about Shakespeare's life to make an educated, factual statement about him? We took on the challenge of finding out.
About Shakespeare. Can you tell me what century Shakespeare was born?
80 century, 18th century.
The 1500s.
15th century?
The 18th century, maybe.
Okay. And can you tell me where he was born?
Where he was born, Stratford-upon-Avon in England.
Where was he born?
Stratford-upon-Avon.
I did. I don't know now.
Okay. And can you tell me if Romeo is a Montague or a Capulet?
I don't know.
Just guess.
A Montague?
Montague.
Romeo is from the... No, he's not from the Capulets. That's Juliet. Oh God. I can't remember.
Okay. And just questions about like...
Oh, Montagues. There we go.
This quote to you, can you tell me what Shakespeare play you think it's from?
Okay.
It's All the World's a Stage.
That was a play. Hamlet.
Hamlet. A man who plays merely actors, 7 stages. That is As You Like It.
And
all the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts.
We had hypothesized beforehand that we would receive loads of ridiculous answers from people, but this was not the case. After filming the factual portion of the interviews, it was surprising to see that almost everyone knew the answers to the general questions, and if they didn't, they could at least form an educated guess. It was not surprising to see that everyone that had filmed, though, had taken a Shakespeare class in high school or read it in middle school. This just shows the importance and effect that Shakespeare has on our everyday lives. This created the interesting stepping stone to our next set of opinionated questions.
like reading Shakespeare?
It's interesting. I read it in high school.
I don't read it for fun, but it's certainly, I appreciate the works.
I don't know, I just liked it.
I really enjoyed some of them. I thought were pretty atrocious.
Did you have a favorite play?
Probably Julius Caesar.
And why was that your favorite?
I just sort of like the story. There were some good lines in there as well. Had two Brute.
Midsummer Night's Dream and Puck.
And why do you like that play?
I enjoy the symbolism of it, of the dreamlike state that they enter when they enter the forest. It is a very interesting symbolism for me.
Have a favorite character, right?
No.
None of them. There's Rosette.
Who's your favorite Shakespeare character?
I would say Paris from Romeo and Juliet, because I think he kind of got screwed. He was like engaged, and then some guy ended up killing him and sort of stealing his girl. He didn't really.
Describe Shakespeare, like what he actually looked like. If I asked you to, could you do it?
Like the stereotypical, like...
Yeah, like what do you...
I don't know what else you want.
Okay, and do you see Shakespeare represented on campus?
Oh my god.
The Romeo one. Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo?
Again, bright angel.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo. Wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father, and refuse thy name. Or if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak of this?
'Tis but thy name that is my enemy.
Overall, the most interesting parts of the second interviews conducted were the vast variety of plays read and introduced at such a young age. Again, it just goes to show the influence that Shakespeare has had on modern society. The funny part of it was that when asked what influence Shakespeare had on campus, people said none at all. But after taking this class, we've discovered that Shakespeare influences just about everything, from the words that you say, to the paintings on the wall, to the architecture in the buildings, the movies that you watch, and much, much more. So just think about it. The next time you go out, ask yourself, is this influenced by Shakespeare? Because in some way, it probably was.